The number one skill that builds wealth isn't what you think. It's not accounting, not investing, and definitely not saving. Most people spend their entire lives avoiding this skill, and that's exactly why they remain stuck financially. The reality is this: every millionaire, every successful entrepreneur, and every top investor mastered this ability first. And here's the twist: it has nothing to do with money itself, but without it, you'll never reach true financial freedom. Stick with me, because once you discover this skill, you'll realize it's been right in front of you the whole time. Financial literacy, your hidden superpower. Robert Kiyosaki repeats it over and over. Financial literacy isn't just about memorizing financial terms or doing calculations. It's a way of thinking, a mindset that helps you spot opportunities where most people only see problems. He encourages us to study accounting, investing, economics, and even business law, even if we never plan on becoming accountants or lawyers. Why? Because knowledge gives you leverage. It allows you to make smarter money decisions instead of blindly following the advice of bankers or financial advisors, people who many times are more focused on their profits than yours. Understanding taxes, the secret of the rich. One critical aspect of financial literacy is knowing how taxes work. Kiyosaki says the wealthy understand tax laws and use them to their advantage, while the poor and middle class often pay the highest tax rates. This doesn't mean avoiding taxes that's illegal. Instead, it means learning about legal deductions, benefits, and strategies that help you reduce your tax burden. For example, owning a business or investing in real estate often gives you more tax benefits than working a regular job. Don't work for money, make money work for you. This is probably Kiyosaki's most famous idea. At first, it sounds strange, right? What does he mean by don't work for money? After all, that's what most people do. But here's his point. Most people trade their time for money. Their income is directly tied to their hours. If they stop working, their income stops. That's a limited model. Instead, Kiyosaki suggests we create systems where money works for us. This could mean investing in dividend-paying stocks, building a business that generates passive income, like an online course or a rental property, or even saving and investing strategically so compound interest builds your wealth automatically. Think of it like planting a small financial tree. At first, it's tiny and doesn't give much fruit. But if you keep nurturing it, reinvesting profits, and growing your assets, it eventually becomes a massive tree that produces money even when you're not working. Leveraging opportunities. Kiyosaki compares money invested in assets to a lever, something that lifts you higher. He teaches us to look for opportunities where small investments can create massive returns. For example, buying a property that needs a little fixing, then reselling or renting it, launching a startup that could later sell for millions, acquiring digital or physical assets that grow in value. The key is to think big, be creative, and not let fear hold you back. Overcoming fear and taking calculated risks. Let's be honest, talking about risk is easy, but actually taking one is much harder. Since childhood, most of us are taught to avoid mistakes, play it safe, and follow the rules. That's good for survival, but not for financial independence. Kiyosaki says the biggest obstacle to wealth isn't lack of money, it's fear. The fear of losing, failing, being judged, or leaving your comfort zone. Instead of running from fear, Kiyosaki suggests we learn from it. Whenever you feel nervous about making a financial move, ask yourself, what is this fear trying to teach me? Maybe it's telling you to study more, prepare better, or approach things differently. Fear isn't your enemy, it's information. Take action, avoid analysis paralysis. Many people get stuck planning forever and never take action. Kiyosaki warns against this trap. The most important thing? Start now. Read your first book on investing. Attend a finance seminar. Set aside a small amount of savings. Test a new income idea. Even tiny steps move you closer to your goals. Build the right environment. Your environment shapes your success. Surround yourself with people who've already achieved what you want. Learn from them, ask questions, and absorb their experience. And equally important, Avoid negative people, the complainers, the critics, and the ones who drag you down. Create a business, don't just work a job. Kiyosaki makes a clear distinction between the employee mindset and the entrepreneurial mindset. Most people are taught to find a stable job with benefits and a pension. But that path often leads to dependence and limited income growth. Instead, Kiyosaki urges you to create opportunities. Don't be part of someone else's system, build your own. This doesn't mean you should quit your job tomorrow, but you must start thinking like an entrepreneur. Spot problems and turn them into business opportunities. Take responsibility for your income. Experiment, fail, learn, and improve. Focus on creating products or services that solve real problems. Emotional intelligence and people skills. Kiyosaki emphasizes that success isn't just about numbers, it's also about understanding people. You need to build trust and strong relationships. Negotiate effectively, motivate teams, handle conflicts professionally. No one succeeds alone. A smart entrepreneur surrounds themselves with talented experts in accounting, marketing, sales, and law, and learns from them. Your ability to work with people can often be more valuable than any technical skills. Master the art of selling. When you hear sales, you might think of pushy marketers or annoying spam calls. But Kiyosaki says sales skills are the foundation of wealth. If you can't sell your product, your idea, or even yourself, you'll always work for someone who can. Selling isn't manipulation, it's communicating value, persuading, negotiating, and building connections. To improve. Read books on negotiation. Take a public speaking class. Practice pitching your ideas. Even take a small sales job just to gain experience. The goal isn't to become a professional salesperson, but to communicate with confidence and influence outcomes. Escape the rat race. Finally, Kiyosaki talks about escaping the financial trap. Most people are stuck in the rat race. It's like a hamster wheel. You work, earn, pay bills, borrow money, and repeat without ever moving forward. The escape comes from understanding one powerful lesson. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out. Buy more income-generating assets like rental properties, investments, businesses, or intellectual property, and fewer liabilities. When your passive income covers your expenses, you're financially free. Final takeaway. Wealth isn't about luck, it's about decisions and mindset. Learn financial literacy. Understand assets versus liabilities. Take calculated risks. Build systems where money works for you. It's not an easy path, but it's worth it, because once you escape the rat race, you'll finally live life on your own terms. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button right now. It really motivates me to create more helpful content for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more financial tips like this. This is Ethan Brooks' channel. Your journey starts here.